This is not what I wanted to wake up to in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Turn on some lights here. I just saw some news. It's really freaking important that I give my little service to it. Okay. See, here's the deal. Yesterday, I saw a little thing. Well, no, I didn't see a little thing. I saw a news story about the Netherlands and Turkey going at it, as it were. I'm not really sure what the fuck their beef is, but apparently it's getting really serious. I have a button right here, so I'm gonna do that button. Fancy shit, aren't it? Technology buttons. God, let me have like another sip of coffee or something. 7 o'clock Sunday morning. How the fuck are you? So, leading up to this, I'm not sure about what's been going on between Netherlands and Turkey. I can't keep track of that kind of detail of shit. But Turkey has been getting awfully buddy-buddy lately. And I've warned about this with Russia. And understanding Obama's foreign policy is almost as simple as don't piss off Turkey. But you see, our anti-administration right-wing media has, tell him Tiger Lily, has sabotaged our effort in making that recent coup in Turkey not seem like a CIA job, because it wasn't a CIA job. But because we have so many people willing to fake evidence to frame the Obama administration, Turkey secretly turned on NATO a while back and has been playing out a lot of different confusing things. According to Putin's wishes. The level of power Putin has, to understand it, is as my exact opposite. Okay? Exactly opposite in wealth, power, everything. He's short, I'm tall, that kind of thing. I actually can fight. But he has essentially the same ability to wield influence among his peers. And by peers, I mean the leaders of the satellite states and would-be satellite states like Turkey. And what is it that I do that give people so much faith in me? Well, I tell people, this is how it will be. You watch, you wait, you see. And that's what Putin does. And he's been doing it for a very long time. And at this point, the people who really know him, the people who've been in power for 10 years, like Erdogan, he has them come see him. And he says, do this. because this is what's going to happen. And they know, because of what he's been right about in the past, they should listen. And that's the kind of power that it takes to wield dominance over the horde. Okay? It is the tactical planning ability that makes you the sole blessed successor, not successor, the sole one to be blessed by the god of war. And this has to be demonstrated. And one of the final stages of this is becoming a czar. And that's what Putin wants. But he has to complete his lifelong revenge in order to do so. This has been done in the past. And emperors have been made of this. And what is Putin's lifelong revenge? Well, it's our interference in Germany. NATO. The West. America. Brown. My teeth. They're brown. Because of the coffee. If you're listening on the car radio, Joey, I just flicked off the camera. Because, yeah. If you want teeth that are whiter than white, go to somebody who wasn't homeless for years. But then they probably won't have the wisdom I do. Okay, so speaking of said wisdom, what this is going to get around to is to prove exactly how all the white people in Russia and all the white people in America, by supporting right-wing ideology, are committing suicide. Think I'm a fucking liberal? No. I'm just the guy who taught the god of war everything he knows. Get over that, if you can. Here's what's going to happen. Here is what the plan is. Netherlands and Turkey are going to war. That is going to remove, guess who, from NATO? Turkey. And here's why. Well, obviously, one member state attacks another. Blah, blah, blah. That's obvious. The not so obvious thing is how the United States is going to refuse to assist the Netherlands. Okay. And they're going to say that NATO, Turkey wasn't kicked out of NATO soon enough, so we're not obligated to come to the defense of Europe against Turkey. So what's going to happen? Well, Turkey and Russia will both take Europe. All of it. Except for maybe Britain. Maybe Britain. Again. Now, what's going to happen at this point is going to be not that bloody. Not as bloody as you might think. Because we don't get involved. But because we don't get involved, all of Europe will be spoiled against us. Just like I said, the whole abandoning NATO as Russia and Turkey attack thing. Yeah, here we are. Trump is going to do exactly that, just like I said he would. That's why Putin wants Trump. Okay? He's designed to make us fall. If you want to save America, get rid of Trump. Like, by all means. Any means. But what should be done is just the same as any competitive body, which is, like I've said before, when somebody is figured out to have not really won without cheating, second place gets the gold. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. But here we are. The Turks are sacking the Dutch embassy in Istanbul. And I'm sure the Dutch are protesting at the Turkish embassy. And they've expelled the Turkish minister from the Netherlands. So, how does this lead to basically all the right-wing white people on the planet dying, committing suicide, culturally, at the very least? Everything you're saying that you're being told that you're fighting for is being taken away from you. And here's how. Once Turkey and Russia have control of Europe, they will be part of the Eurasian Union. Okay? There'll be just one big union called the Eurasian Union. Which effectively means that the white nationalists in Europe will have nothing to be nationalist about. And at that point, the focus will be entirely on America. Okay, so that's where it's going to get bloody, obviously, because we're feisty. But what's going to happen is that the white people in this country, both conservative, far-right, liberal, centrist, everybody, will be neutralized. Not completely wiped out, but effectively neutralized as a world power, as an influence, as anyone who could, say, protect the rest of Europe. Once we've been dealt with, the white nationalists in Russia and Europe will be outnumbered 10-1, with no ocean separating them from the horde. So, why do white people support Trump? Suicide. Inevitably. Invariably. The consequence of utter sinful hypocrisy is death. No one listens to Zathras. Poor Zathras.